Hello everyone. From today on, we have one more task every day. We have to read the daily news from the Wall Street Journal. We focus on the business and the finance part. So today, let's continue. Let's read the headlines of the news from the Wall Street Journal on May 9th. The first one is stocks gain after Trump talks UK deal, high hopes on China. The Dow Industrials climb 0.6%, Nasdaq adds 1.1%. Number two, one of Warren Buffett's last big bets is soaring. Berkshire Hathaway has amassed 28% of Occidental Petroleum, but its stock has slumped as U.S. oil prices come under pressure. Next is Paramount notches streaming growth, but revenue drops. The company saw gains in its streaming business, but its overall revenue declined compared with the same period last year when it televised the Super Bowl. Next, Celsius Mashinsky, former crypto high roller, gets 12-year prison sentence. Federal prosecutors had sought a sentence of at least 20 years for Alexa Mashinsky, who attracted customers, many of them ordinary investors, by urging them to unbank themselves and park their savings and Celsius. Next one. Toyota expects U.S. tariffs, materials costs to dent profit. The Japanese car maker projected lower annual profit after reporting a drop in fourth quarter earnings, with U.S. tariffs and higher material costs expected to cut into its bottom line. Next, Trump's tariffs aim to boost steel makers. One of the biggest is shrinking instead. Cleveland Cliffs closes plants and slows expansion, but is still counting on tariffs to increase demand from automakers. Next, AB InBev profits soars ahead of expectations. The world's largest brewer said net profit for the quarter was $2.15 billion, compared with $1.9 billion a year earlier. Next, the new theme park hotspot, the Middle East. Disney joins SeaWorld, Legoland, and Six Flags with its planned park in Abu Dhabi. Next, Puma says tariff impact on outlook remains uncertain. Shares rose after the company stuck to its guidance, excluding the tariff impact, which it said it couldn't yet estimate. Next, Kenvue boosts 2025 sales growth view. The Johnson & Johnson spin-off that makes tunneling and Benadryl logged earnings growth ahead of expectations. Named a chief financial officer and boosted its sales growth projection for the year, while warning that foreign exchange would weigh on adjusted earnings. Next, Crocs withdraws guidance on tariff uncertainty. The clog and sandal company posted higher profit and lower revenue in the first quarter, but withdrew its four-year outlook. Shares rose in pre-market trading. Next, Krispy Kreme withdraws outlook. Dividend. Krispy Kreme withdrew its outlook for the year and said it will stop paying a quarterly dividend, making it the latest company to exercise a more cautious approach in an uncertain economic climate. Next, Maersk backs guidance despite cautioning on container demand. The shipping giant confirmed its four-year outlook, even as it moderated expectations around container demand as macroeconomic and geopolitical uncertainty increase. Next, Match Group to cut 13% of workforce amid weak demand from younger users. For the first quarter, the owner of Tinder, Hinge, and OkCupid said profit fell to $117.6 million compared with $123.2 million a year earlier, as revenue fell 3% to $831.2 million. Next, Nintendo bets that Switch 2 sales can lift annual profit. The Japanese video maker is betting that the solid demand for long-awaited Switch 2 console will boost its earnings when it goes on sale next month. Next, SMIC's quarterly profit jumps on robust chip demand. China's largest chip maker reported a sharp rise in net profit, driven by Beijing's stimulus measures and front-loading activities amid geopolitical tensions. Next, Volkswagen recalls ID Buzz because the back seat is too big. The German automaker fell afoul of U.S. regulations governing per passenger seating space. Next, Warner Bros. Discovery loss narrows, sales decline. The media and entertainment company recorded a smaller loss, but lower sales as weakness in linear TV offset gains in streaming. Next, News Corp revenue boosted by gains at Dow Jones, HarperCollins. Digital and print Wall Street Journal subscriptions totaled $4.33 million for the March quarter, the company says. Next, Coinbase strikes $2.9 billion deal for major crypto options platform. The company agreed to acquire Deribit, a push into the highly profitable crypto derivatives market and a move meant to bolster its global growth. Next, Conoco cuts CAPEX view on volatile economic status. The Houston oil producer posted first quarter earnings of $2.8 billion or $2.23 a share, up from $2.6 billion or $2.15 a share a year earlier. Next, Zurich posts increase in premiums after growth across divisions. The insurer's gross written premiums for its property and casualty division rose 5%, supported by rate increases, profitability in its commercial line, and better margins in retail. Next, car insurance rates were ready to drop. Then tariffs came along. Insurers have slowed requests to regulators for rate decreases. Okay, that's all for today. Today is the first day to read the daily news from the Wall Street Journal, so I have to learn some new words and the industries, and I have to check the information on the internet about the companies and how they work. So it is a little difficult for me, but let's continue. I think if we insist on, we will do it better. Bye bye.